Okay. Good evening, everyone. This is Leo's here, CEO and founder of Leo Lee Educations. Welcome to our podcast. And in today's podcast, I have here with me Miss Rosnee, and she just disappeared. Okay. Okay, she's back again. Let me see. Rosnee.
Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yeah, you just disappeared. So, but now you're back. Okay. Okay, let's continue.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine. And I'm bringing Rosnee to our podcast today to share with you guys her experience with our job coaching program, her journey, what she has gone through, and her ups and downs, her perseverance, her never give up attitude, and her rewards in the end. Because this is a very Hollywood-like movie, and
Yeah,
I really want to bring her on to share with you her story, because this is an amazing story. So Rosnee, thank you for joining us today. For those who do not know much about you, Rosnee, can you tell them in a few sentences about yourself and what you study and all that?
So Rosnee, and I'm from Nepal. I studied biotechnology, Masters of Biotechnology from Macquarie University. And yeah, I was looking for a job in my field when I was also studying. So, but I didn't have any idea what to do and how to do. So after joining the job coaching program, it led me towards how to find the job, and I got the job. That's very
okay.
I think it's like a dream.
Tell me, continue. Yeah.
Yes, so back I was also working in a company, biotech company in Nepal. So I was working for 1 year. I had 1 year of experience working in a company. So it helped me to find a job here as well, because I had some experience. So I could show them that I have done this. So it really helped me. And also my master's degree from Macquarie University. Yeah, that was also very helpful to find a job.
Great. Now, Rosnee, let's just rewind a little bit. Okay, let's just rewind a little bit. Before you came to our job coaching program, did you try to apply for jobs before that, or you never tried? Did you apply for a few?
I was not that regular at that time. I just applied like once in a month with the same CV and cover letter, no editing and not at all.
Okay.
It was all the result was all the same. I was just rejected. And then yeah, I had applied, but I didn't get any response at that before. So yeah,
I got you.
and then yeah.
And what made you decide to join our program at that time, Rosnee? Like what makes you decided to do this, enjoy our program at that time? I'm just curious. What makes you decide to do it?
So like once I was looking for I was looking for an agency or something, like organization who are providing the training or help you find a job. And I was just doing a Google search, because I didn't find anyone. So I think I found your Facebook page, and then I think I sent a message to you regarding the job program, and you just explained everything about what we have to do, what kind of steps you have to take. So, and I was very interested to take part in it. So, and yes, that's how I joined the job coaching program. So I found your contact through the Facebook. Yeah.
Okay, you should be thankful to Facebook, Rosnee.
And
Facebook do a good job.
Saw everyone. Yeah, I did a good.
Okay. Now, Rosnee, let's talk about your journey with us. So I know you went through a lot to get to where you are today. But what were some of your most challenging times? What was the most difficult periods for you during the whole job hunting period?
I joined the job coaching program in February. I completed the course. It was like 1 month, and I didn't give time. I didn't any assignment at that time. I just used to attend the class. And there was no commitment for me towards the coaching program. So after 2 months, I realized that I should give my time, because because I had already invested so much money in the course, so why shouldn't I give more time and invest my energy to find the job? So that's how after 2 months I gave up all the job. I was doing all the odd jobs. I just quit all that job and started preparing for the all the CV and cover letters and interview preparation. So it took
Mm.
me around like 1.5 months to get this job.
Okay, very good. And now you guys should learn what she just said, right? Is she actually have to give up on her odd jobs and on her other commitments to focus on this job hunting, because if she didn't do that, she would not get this result. Do you agree? If you didn't quit those distractions, you didn't get this result.
So yeah, I think at that time I was also working full time, and there was so much distraction and everything. So I just quit everything, and at that time I was also during that time I was also applying for the job, but I didn't get response during the coaching also for the first time, and I was really frustrated at that time. I said I should quit it. I think I will never get the job, because I think the main reason was I didn't have that much confidence to face people. I didn't know how to communicate properly.
Yes.
So within the time, like after joining the job coaching and practicing everything, it went well. So definitely it helped me a lot.
Sure. So, Rosnee, if we can, I know you learn a lot from our program, but if there are three biggest things that has helped you to get this job, what do you think that would be? Those three biggest things.
I think the first one is you must you have to prepare your CV and cover letter very well, and you should follow that. I think the first thing is follow up. If I hadn't follow up for this job, then I think I wouldn't have get this job. And the networking side. So I think I got this job because of the LinkedIn networking.
Yes.
And yes, come here, networking, and then your follow up and the proper and making your proper CV and cover letter. Yes, I think that's the three main things that helped me to get this job.
Got you. So let's talk about LinkedIn, because this is very interesting. So in our program, I teach you how to use the LinkedIn to connect with different professionals. And I even gave you the script, isn't it, to
Yes.
how to connect. Now tell me how you actually connect to this guy who's working in your company. Like, what did you do at that time?
Yes. So first of all, the job was posted in the SIG. So I contacted to and I looked all the employees working in that company, and I started to send everyone a message. And finally, one of them replied to me, and I said that I'm really interested on how his journey is in that company, and he was very happy to share his journey. So we had a phone call, and then he explained everything, how he got the job, and he also gave me suggestions that I like what to include in your CV and cover letter. So in that way, so he helped me a lot. And then yeah, I prepared my CV and cover letter according to what he said, and also what Leo said to me, the format and everything, and I sent it to them. So I think after 2 weeks, it was from the agency. So the agency called me that the position was already filled. So they will call me later on if they have any opportunity. So I said it's okay. But then again, next day I follow up with that agency, and I said I just wanted to know, like, if there's any like position available, just send me, like, can you just let me know. And
Yes.
even to the employees working there, because I said I was not shortlisted. So like, if there are any position, please let me know. I was just wanted to let them know that I am very interested and I'm passionate about what I'm doing. So I was just showing it. Very interested to get the job, to work with them. So after, like, it was next day again. Sorry, uh, the agency called me, like, they are looking for two more people. So do you want to come for interview? And I said
Wow.
yes, of course I'll come to interview. I went to for the interview. So I all the interview questions and everything. And yes, that's how the interview went.
Very
So
good.
I prepared for the interview according to what Leo said. I prepared all the questions that would be asked during the interview. So I just practice all the questions. And I think at that time I developed all the communication skills and that I need to be confident. And I think I used to speak very fast during that session. And Leo always used to tell me that you have to be slow and emphasize on the words. And that's what I practiced a lot, and it really helped me during the interview.
And tell everyone about how we do a mock interview for you. Was that a good experience? That mock interview, was that help you?
Yeah, it helped me. So at that time, I had two mock interviews. First time I had an interview. At that interview, we just prepared for the questions that were to be asked during the interview. So all sorts of questions. And yeah, the one thing I did very good in the interview was I researched very good. I did a very good research about the company. And the first thing they asked me was about the company and the job description, and it was and I just said everything what they wanted to hear from me, and they were very impressed at that time. So whenever you go for the interview, the first thing you have to be prepared is you must know about their job description and the company profile. So, and that really helped me during the interview.
Wow.
And the other questions like the technical skills and everything they asked me at that time, so I also prepared for that as well. So that's so during the interview they just asked me 4 or 5 questions. And the first thing, when this was my first interview, I was really nervous. And the one thing I remember that he said me like, whoever you people meet, whoever you meet at the interview session, like people, any like staff or any admin staff, you should talk to them. And I think I talked to one person at the reception, and she helped me a lot.
Wow.
I was very nervous at the time. And after speaking to her, my nervousness like get a very less. So she helped me a lot at that time also. And during the interview, my first question was he asked me a question like, "What do you know about Luina Bio?" And I knew that what I knew because I had prepared everything. So I said everything, and the interviewer said me, you had researched very well about the company. And the next thing he asked me was about about the job description. And I told everything I have to do if I get that role. So he was very impressed with that as well. And also he asked me about the questions relating to my studies and the work experience before while I was working in Nepal. So that sort of question was asked during the interview, and I was very, and all the questions that were asked was I was already prepared for that, so it was really helpful. That so the mock interview session was really helpful for me.
Fantastic, fantastic. So definitely, so we talk about how the mock interview helps you. Now, tell them a bit about how I told you to give them a gift before.
I
Tell
give
them.
I gave them a gift. So before the interview started, I gave them a gift. It was like a little softener. So, and I think he liked it, because it is, I can see it is still on his table at the moment in the office. Because when I was there in the office, I could see that thing. So I think he really, and he said thank you to me. And so giving gift, because I think nobody gave the gift where other interviewers didn't give the gift. So it helps to stand out among the other participants. So you should give the gift,
For
so
sure.
that at least they will remember you. Even if you don't get the job, at least they will remember next time.
Fantastic. Now, tell them about maybe the last 3 questions here, Rosnee. Can you tell them about how your CV and cover letter initially was so horrendous, and how we have turned it into an angel, from a demon into an angel? Tell them about that, because that almost gave me a heart attack
Yeah, my
when I
CV
saw
and
your
cover
CV.
letter, it was disaster before. Like everything was messed up. Because I didn't know what to put at the first, but what I need to emphasize, what I don't need to put. I think I had kept a lot of things that was unwanted. So Leo helped me to put what is more important to put in the CV. So I prepared the CV and cover letter according to the job description. So you can't send like all the CV and cover letter to all the jobs you apply. So you have to be specific with your CV and cover letter. So, and then yeah. Yes, so I prepared. So I think it took me 2 or 3 days just to prepare for. And this was my first. I prepared for the CV and cover letter for the for this company. So it took me 3 days just to prepare that one. So we just, I used to make it and then send to Leo, and then he would again resend me, and again I used to edit it, and again I used to resend it. So that's how the cover letter and the CV looks perfect after 3 or 4 re-editing.
Trust me, Rosnee, I have a hard time just fixing your CV, but I'm so glad it
Yeah.
pays off. I'm very glad it pays off. Now, let's talk a bit about the during the time when you have a lot of rejections, because I guess you also hear no, right? During our job program, you hear no from the employers. Do you think how do you feel at that time when employer keeps saying no to you? Like when you first started the program, how do you feel?
So I remember that I went to walk in with you for the first time,
Tell
and
them, yes.
it
Mm.
wasn't that good, and I thought I will never get a job like this in this way. So I already had lost hope at that time. So that, and so there were so many rejection. Yeah, I used to do cold call a lot of time. I think I did more than 30, 40 cold calls, and so most of them were not interested. But still I used to follow up with them and send my cover letters and CVs just to ask what's going on. And yeah, there were so many rejection, but so in that time, in the first, like in February, I just lost hope that I wouldn't get the job, even though I was enrolled in a coaching program. But after 2 months, I just focused on what I need to do. I just focused on getting the job, and yeah, that really helped me. So you shouldn't get frustrated when you get rejection. You just keep on trying, and one day you will succeed. Yeah,
One day you succeed like Rosney, right?
that's what.
Okay, Rosney. Maybe the last questions here is, um, I know you learn a lot, and we talk about what you learned from our program, but a lot of the people they who haven't taken the program yet, they might not know what this program is about. So maybe in about few bullet points, can you just quickly sum up what this job coaching program is about and why should they give it a shot? Why should they do it? Can you do that?
Yeah, first thing, I think everyone has. I don't know about everyone. So most of them who have already invested so much in their studies, and we have studied because we want to get the job. So if we are studying and then we are still doing the odd job, so what's the use of that education? So you have already spent 2 years in studying. If you can just spend 2 or 3 months just to find a job, that it's really worth it. So you just have to focus on what you need. You just have to see the bigger picture. So I think for me, I just wanted to find the job, so I just focus on finding the job at that time. So this course, I think this really helpful because not just finding the job, it helps you in the personality development, your communication skills and everything. So I think, yeah, that's the main thing. And yeah, so it helps you in the like how to call the employers, the cold call and the walk-in and the follow-up thing with how to network using the LinkedIn, and and also the cover letters and the CVs. At this top coaching program will help you in all of these sectors. So I think I I think this will be the best investment you can do it in your or yourself.
Oh, thank you, Rosny. Thank you for being so kind. So I'm very happy, Rosny, that you got this job. I know throughout the program, sometimes I call you at late time. Remember, I call you, I think after 8 or something like that.
Yeah.
But it's all because I want to help,
Yeah.
right? And do you think I did a good job at helping you or not? Like calling you and follow up with you and all that?
You just it was really helpful. You just I don't know, like it was, you were like an angel to me, because I was working such odd job, and you took me to that job, and no one could do that. So I am really, really, really grateful to you.
No, no, I'm
And
happy.
thank you so much for you.
No, no, I'm happy. I'm happy, Rosnee. So I wish you all the best. You keep up this great work. You keep inspiring people. Let people know about us, Rosnee. Tell people that we can help. We can make a difference. Tell them that they don't have to work in odd jobs if they don't want
Yeah.
to. That they can work in a professional job. And this is the whole point of me creating this program, because I've seen great talents like you or some other people who wasting it because you guys just don't know how to get the job, how to apply. So I'm happy to hear you, Rosnee, and wish you all the best. Stay in touch. Make sure you pick up my phone, okay, and tell people about us, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, you take care, Rosnee. Have a good night. You take care. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Have a good
Bye. Take care. Bye-bye.
night. Thank you.
Bye.